What's up, pickleball community? Mark Yanni here, head coach of Obsessed Pickleballer Community. Here's the thing, there's so many mistakes beginners make that are totally fixable once you know what to look for. Today, I'm giving you 5 more common mistakes that are probably costing you games right now. Let's jump in and fix them. Mistake number 1, gripping the paddle too tight. Okay, real talk. How tight are you squeezing that paddle right now? If your knuckles are white and your forearm is tense, you're making a huge mistake. Here's what happens when you put that death grip on your paddle. Your arm gets tired way faster. You lose touch and feel on the soft shots, and you actually have less control, not more. It's counterintuitive, but it's true. Think about it. When you're tense, your whole arm is rigid. You can't make those tiny adjustments mid-swing. Your shots become stiff and robotic. The fix: hold your paddle like you're holding a small bird, firm enough that it won't fly away, but gentle enough that you won't hurt it. On a scale of 1 to 10, your grip pressure should be about a 4 or a 5 max. Here's the test. If someone could walk up and pull the paddle out of your hand easily, you're too loose. But if your forearm is flexed and you're squeezing hard, you're way too tight. Pro tip: check your grip pressure between points. Take a breath, loosen your fingers, give your hand a little shake, then grip again with that comfortable, relaxed pressure. Your consistency will improve immeasurably, and your arm will thank you at the end of a long session. Mistake number 2, taking your eye off the ball too early. We touched on this before, but I see this mistake so often that it deserves another mention because beginners are doing it in ways they don't even realize. Here's the scenario. The ball is coming towards you. You decide where you want to hit it, and your eyes shift to the target spot before you even make contact. Or you hit the ball and immediately look up to see where it's going instead of watching your contact point. That's the key. I always talk about ball to paddle, ball to paddle. What happens? Miss hits, shanks, balls that hit the frame, shots that go nowhere near where you want or where you intended. Here's the fix. Force yourself to watch the ball hit the paddle face every time, no matter the shot. I mean, literally see the moment of impact. Your eyes should be looking down at contact point, not at your opponent or at the target area. This is where problems occur. Here's the drill that works magic. Play a game where after every shot, you have to say out loud the color of the ball at contact. Yellow. It sounds silly, but it forces your brain to actually watch the ball all the way to paddle. Ball to paddle. Another trick: after you hit, freeze for just a split second with your eyes still on contact point. Count 1 pickleball, like 1 Mississippi, before looking up to track the ball. This trains your brain to stay focused through contact. The result? Your sweet spot percentage goes way up and your shots become way more predictable and controlled. Mistake number 3, using only your arm instead of your body. This is huge, and it's the reason so many beginners feel like they can't generate any power and why their arms are exhausted after 3 games. This is your steering wheel. Below your hips is the engine. You got to use all parts. Here's what I see all the time. Beginners stand flat-footed and just swing their arm at the ball. It's all arm, no body rotation, no weight transfer, no leg drive. You're working 10 times harder for half the results. The reality is that pickleball, like every other racket sport, is a full body game. Your power and consistency comes from the ground up. Your legs, your hips, your core, your shoulder, then arm. Here's the fix. Start incorporating your body into every shot. Here's how. For ground strokes, step into the ball. Transfer your weight from your back foot to your front foot as you swing. Rotate your hips and shoulders. Your arm is just coming along for the ride. Your body is doing the work. Even at the net, you should be using your legs to lift your core, to stabilize, to bend your knees. Use your legs to help guide that soft shot over the net. Practice drill. Hit 10 balls, focusing only on your footwork and weight transfer. Don't even think about your arm. Just step and rotate. You'll be shocked at how much more power and control you generate without even trying harder. Mistake number 4, failing to protect the middle. Here's the mistake that happens in doubles all the time, and it creates those frustrating moments where the ball drops right between you and your partner for a winner. What's happening? Both players are focused on covering their own side of the court. I've got left, you got right. But that middle gap, it's like no man's land. And opponents are hitting balls right through it all day long. Truth is, the middle is the most important part of the court to protect. More balls go down the middle than anywhere else. Higher probability of ball being in. Here's the fix. Establish with your partner before you play that one of you is responsible for the middle. Usually it's the player with the forehand in the middle because forehands are typically stronger than backhands. So if I'm on the left side as a right-handed player, my forehand is in the middle. That means I'm responsible for anything down the center. My partner knows I've got it, so they can protect the line on their side. The communication, however, is absolutely paramount. Call mine on those middle shots early and loud, or me. Don't wait until the last second. Your partner needs to know you're taking it so they don't go for it too. Here's the rule of thumb. When in doubt, the person with their forehand in the middle takes the ball. This simple agreement eliminates 90% of the confusion. Mistake number 5, hitting everything as hard as you can. God, doesn't that feel good, right? Smashing the ball feels amazing. The sound when you crush it, chef's kiss. But here's the truth. Beginners who try to hit winners on every shot lose way more points than they win. Here's what happened. You see the ball, you wind up, you swing as hard as you can, and one of 3 things happen. 1, you hit it out. 2, you hit it into the net. Or 3, and this is rare, you actually hit a winner and feel like a champion for 5 seconds. The problem, that may be a 20% success rate if you're lucky. The other 80% of the time, you're giving away free points. Here's the fix. Slow down. Focus on consistency over power. Hit controlled shots that land in the court and let your opponent make the mistake. In pickleball, the team that keeps the ball in play the longest usually wins. Here's a great rule to follow. Until you can hit the same shot successfully 8 out of 10 times in practice, yes, 80%, don't try to hit it in a game. Build your consistency first, then add power gradually. And there you have it. 5 more mistakes that are probably holding you back. Death gripping your paddle, taking your eye off the ball too early, using only your arms, standing too far back from the baseline, and not adjusting to different opponents. Fix these 5 things and you're going to see massive improvement. Combined with these 5 mistakes that we covered, you now have 10 common pitfalls to avoid. Which mistake hit home for you? Drop a comment and let me know. If you're getting value from these videos, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button below and share this with your pickleball friends. Let's level up together. Now get out there and play smart. See you next time on the court.